It's that time. It's that time again. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome along to my live YouTube stream. Hopefully everyone can hear me loud and clear. And my name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for what is the final round of the GT World Series Nations Cup. And let's get straight to it then. So I hope everyone is all well, whatever you've been on with. And so let's get straight to it then. So I'm gonna come out here and turn the music off. And then go into sport mode. And this time we're going to be racing in the Red Bull X 2019 prototype race cars, which they're like the cars like about from outer space. And so this is the last round of the GT World Series online qualifiers. And I'll be honest, I've been doing all right, just like getting some good results on the board, and then obviously to collect the points whilst you're building up from one place, from one moment to another. So other than that, it's apart from one that I had to miss, which was the road car over at Magyar in reverse, the full course, obviously. So this is where I've been at. Obviously this is where I'm currently at in the domestic ranking, which is the nation. So then you have obviously myself there in 17th position, but it could well change after this one. And then obviously ahead of the likes of Wombleader, one of the YouTubers who, for those who are just tuning in, go and check that guy out on YouTube. There's Mustafi, that you pronounce his name. So, and then there's a few familiar names that I know of. There's Max Power, there's Tidney, something like that. And there's Super GT as well. He missed 3 of the rounds, which was the first, 4th and 5th round. Obviously, there's some other bits, some other commitments to deal with, which is fair enough. And looking at the regional ranking too, there I am in the top 100. So hopefully, as of my personal best in a single race was obviously 282. In order to get a good amount of points on the board, also is just to go over 264 from the last round, which was over at Daytona in the roadcast in the GR1, where the field was predominantly on the what you call it, Mazda 787B Fest. So so I'll be less than a minute till I get into the 3 o'clock slot. So this is what was going to be happening for this round. So what's happening is they did do this kind of race, but the only thing they've done is they've added the hard compound tire on, which I find pretty interesting for sure, which will literally throw a spanner into the works. You can use it at the start or the beginning, whichever way you like, really. So and obviously there's only going to be a brake balance, which is the only thing you can change for us out on the track. And the shortcut penalties is set to light. So this is where I'm currently at, also in the top 200. And there's a load of people some of them in the 48s and a lot of them in the 49s. And then there's myself in the 49. And to drive that sort of car, it takes a lot for sure. And then until we get to this person who's obviously on the top of the 50s. So what's going to be happening is there's going to be 22 laps of it, including the tyre wear of times 5, the fuel consumption rate of times 2. So, and obviously we're going to be in one of the two X 2019 cars in the Red Bull that is manufactured by Gran Turismo. So we enter this one. So I'm in within the 15-minute window until I get put into a lobby. So I'm not really sure what to expect, but we'll just have to get in to see what happens, that kind of thing, won't we? So obviously I've done some practice with the with those 3 tyre compounds, but no idea if it's going to rain but I doubt it's going to rain, but you never know. It could well change depending what lobby you put in. I've only seen one of the races where, to give you the heads up that you were off to a standing start with grid start false check. So you just got to anticipate of what's to come from the moment the lights go out to the moment where you either going to make some places or you don't. Depends how the situation goes. Excuse me. So let's warm up for a bit. Pardon me. Lethal, this car. I like the sound of it. And the downshifts are so aggressive. And you have a lot of downforce underneath you, but you just got to have the confidence to trust the airflow of where the air is going around the car. And of course, welcome along, Clayjax. Good to see you, and thanks very much. I hope you're well out there, buddy. I hope all is well from your end too. Done plenty of laps of it in terms of some raw pace, and obviously I tried the other compounds along with the mediums, the hards, and obviously when they did this kind of race early in the year in the previous Nations Cup, which were the exhibition series, then they didn't have the hard tyre as the required tyre type, but to add that compound on this particular race literally throws a spanner into the works for sure. And that's the exciting part, really. So, And to drive this car, it feels like you have to drive it like you're in a Formula One car, but with a jet windshield, jet fighter windshield, and the covered wheels also. Welcome along, Dream. Nice to see you. Thanks very much, pal. I hope all is well from your end too. The race starts at 3 o'clock. Well, it's the time where I get put into a lobby, so there's going to be 5-10 minutes quali, something like that. And of course, once the qualifier is done with, then straight away we'll begin the 22-lap motor race. So I hope all is well from your end too. So go and check him out on his YouTube. He does some bits, especially the daily races and whatnot. For those who like to go and check him out on YouTube. So this is the first lot of 3, which I'm gonna take and see how we get on from there. So not sure what to expect until I get put into a lobby. Who knows that we may come across some quality drivers in that lobby, but we shall see. Peace and blessings to you, I risk it all. Welcome along, brother, and I hope you're well out there, and I hope all is well from your end too. So go and check out I Risk It All Gaming on YouTube, as he too throws down. Well, he does them daily races on GT7 as well as playing some action games, some like fighter games that like Apex and things like that, etc., etc. And of course, he plays a bit of Formula One as well. For those who are into that sort of content, then I Risk It All is your guy to go and check out on YouTube. So I hope all is well from your end too, man. Welcome along, Skins. Nice to see you, and I hope all is well from your end too. So just over 5 minutes until I get put into a lobby. So I'm not sure what to expect. That there might be some competition, there might not be, but we'll see how that goes. Keep them coming. Keep them positivity coming. This is the last round of the GT World Series Nations Cup, and let's bring home the good result. Meanwhile, in my area, Skins, it's not raining outside. It's pretty cloudy. as of yesterday that there's been some British weather going off, as it were raining at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was in Yorkshire, which is what you get sometimes, a bit of British weather. This is me quickest. This is me practice ghost. Obviously, I do have that ghost when I did a 149.9 saved, which at the minute I'm just literally, just getting to moving. Because I'm like more used to chase cam on the pad, but when I use the wheel, which obviously I have the Logitech G923, mounted along with the play seat rig challenge, which I do tend to use this view as well, the TV pod. Much appreciated, Dream. Yeah, I can please be sent to use the chase camera if I wish, whilst I'm on the wheel. So it's anybody's preference, really. Obviously, there's some that like to use the nose camera, which obviously the benefit of that is that you have the like a rear view mirror on the top of the screen. But then you have to trust the amount of vibration that you get from when you're going through the bumps and the curbs, etc. So I'm pretty easy with any particular, really. So less than the 2 minutes. So I'm not going to get another lap in after this one. In fact, I may as well just park on this piece of runoff and then get myself set. Cockpit camera skin, so I use the cockpit camera sometimes. Obviously, when you use like the cockpit cam, then obviously it makes it even like more better like on the wheel, and more so like when you have a VR2, and I do not have the VR2 as of yet. But when you have those kind of tools, then it just makes it close as you get to like driving in real life, whatever car that you're in particular. Yeah, for sure that it's annoying sometimes when you're in the cockpit view, and that of course you can barely, depends like how each manufacturer design their cars, like with the placement of the mirrors, like where there may be some where you can easily see the mirrors or not. Who knows? I've been saying, but then it's just a matter of time, isn't it? I think it's somewhere around 500 quid for a VR2. I might be wrong like on the estimate, but it's somewhere around there roughly. So 2 seconds now. Right, what got in? So I got more Scaffy. One of the familiar names I know of. So how many points do you get in this lobby? So my personal best like in a single round is 282, sorry. Thanks very much, Dream. Obviously, anywhere in the top 3 is good. Where the last time I went out to was a 264 points I got for finishing third. So really, anywhere in the top 3 is still good. But obviously, we'll just have to, you know, get some quality laps in and go from there. Definitely a good lobby for sure. Excuse me. Somebody put Inters. Not the case this time. Looks dry outside. So I've got a bit of a clear track ahead. Get the tyres nicely warmed up also. Welcome along, Captain C. Thank you very much. I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. Thanks very much for the good luck messages. Pole position momentarily, but the times are coming in thick and fast. Just need to tidy up some corners also. Half a second up on my personal best. Just need to tidy up the bus stop chicane. Ooh. Third place for now. And I've out-qualified Mustafi, who's the one who's got a full sim setup as well as the VR. Should need to have a quick toilet break, 2 secs. So 4th place we'll have to do for now. So before I forget, change it to hards, as I'm just going to go from, not going to say it, but I'm just going to trust me guts, and yeah, it's that time. So I don't know what to expect from this one, but what I give a damn about is that I just want to have a good race, and good luck to everyone that's participated in this round. Let's have a clean race. Elbows out. And bearing in mind that it's a grid start with full check, which will throw a spanner into the works. So it's either you're going to get a good start or you don't. And that's the exciting part. And let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Good luck, everyone. Let's have it. Let's do this. So all 16 drivers are standing on their grid spots. Some are flashing the lights, some are turning the wheel, revving the engines, raring to go. Copy, Dream. Wicked stuff, Skins. I don't know what tyres everyone else is, but I'm just going to have to do my best to keep my nose clean. Right behind the Portuguese in the battle for third. I'm like a sitting duck as I've got somebody behind also. So far, so good. Might as well pit at the end of this lap to put on the mediums. What we're saying, chat. Get the hards out of the way as you would, and then get into the flow with the mediums. A long way to go. I'd like to see what the top 7 have on the table, not knowing what tyres will they be on for sure. Copy, Dream. Copy. Getting faster and faster as I'm going along, while I make most of the clear track ahead. So I got Mustafi, who's putting the current fastest lap up with a 151.2. I assume he's on the softs to start off with, but you'll find out as we're getting close to the, well, whatever strategy everyone's on, where if they're starting on the softs or the mediums, you see how the tyres lasted from there behind and behalf. And so far so good. Smooth is definitely the one for sure. Yeah, I feel a second or two difference between the soft and mediums and the mediums to hards makes a difference for sure. As the fuel tank is going down as well, then you start to feel the lightness of the car also. Yellow flags. Something's happened. Looked like somebody had a spinner. Not sure if they got damage. So the Spaniard was on the softs, and it looks as though the Spaniard is had to come into to the pits for some damage to repair the damages and get some fuel topped up also. So we keep going, a long way to go until the rear tyres start to fall off the cliff. So I've got the Portuguese pitted in from the soft tyres, having started on the softs. So it'd be interesting to see what the Portuguese is doing. And we've got Mustafi. So yeah, I pointed out that he must be on the softs to start with, which got him the current fastest lap of the race. So we've got a couple of people pitted in to change the tyres. So we've got Mustafi who's coming out on the hards, and then we've got this guy who I believe has just come out of the pits. Dive down the inside. So that puts me into 5th for now. So we've got the leader coming in to the pits for some new tyres. So he made the soft tyre last 10 laps, and so did the Greece driver as well, who started on the soft tyres also. So the Greece driver has come out on the mediums. Do 3 more than pit. The last 9 laps. Copy. So that's at the end of lap 14, isn't it? Well, come in there for some soft tyres and go for some Danny C time action, which means when I get the sticky softs down, then I'll just go for it towards the end of the race. We've got some work to do first also. Just need to get these tyres to last another few laps. Get it to end of lap 14, something like that. Put on the sticky soft tyres. Although we've got the Greece driver who's catching me up, as he's got some newer tyres as well, having pitted a lap or 2 ago. So I'm not really concerned on that one. Just need to make sure I just keep my nose clean for the next couple of laps also. Copy, Dream. So the leader's pitting. Watto's gone onto the hard compound tyres. We've got these two battling for fourth as well. Copy. Because otherwise, if I would have gone to do one more lap, then obviously my tyres will be all over the shop. So I'm coming in at the end of this lap. Having got the hard compound tyres out of the way in lap 1, then made those mediums last to 12 laps, and then I'm just about to come in for some soft tyres to put in qualifying lap after qualifying lap. Nine laps of fuel, copy. So I'll be able to move further up, from where I came from at one point to what I was sitting in 7th for most of the time, having got the hard compound tyres out of the way, or 8th. Let's go. Let's get down to this because it's Tennessee time, man. Oh, didn't mean to press that freaking downshift gear I touched there. I was just getting myself raring to go. Purple in that sector. Copy, Dream. There we have it. Fastest lap of the race. Literally putting the hammer down the best I can. But it's not going to be easy with the mental stage. But I'm up for it. Because I've been in this situation before. When I was doing TJC Gaming's 90-minute endurance races religiously last year. And then when I put on the sticky soft tyres towards the end. And I'll just go for it and do what it takes to get a result. Regardless on the outcome. Welcome along, yep. Nice to see you, and I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too, buddy. Another fastest lap as well. Indeed. I think if I get a podium in the current situation I'm in, I might stand a chance, but I have no idea what the top four are on also. I know that one of them's got a pit, so just need to keep doing what I'm doing and then see where we end up. Thanks for the heads up. Ooh. Onto the bit of AstroTurf there. Almost lost it. Tyre and fuel management copy. My fuel is looking good. So I've got another 4 laps of fuel left, and then just need to be mindful of the tyres also, which I shouldn't be having an issue with for the last 4 laps of the race, even though that they all need to pit. Yep, copy. Can see the grease driver started to suffer with tyre wear, and I'm just on the hunt also, with 3 laps left remaining, and the fuel's still looking good as well. One's pitted for some new tyres, so that promotes me up to 4th. Ooh. The leader is pitted. And so to his second place. Dreamer was right. All four of them were pitting in for some new tyres. Copy. So we're good up to second place. We're on the last lap now, and I'm good with fuel as well. Copy, Dream. A load of points on the table. A load of points for second place still. I'd love to go for a win, but then second place is still of a good win regardless. So we've got Minku who's taken the win. I'll take second place, thank you very much. Nice one. Pleased with that. From fourth to second. I'll take that. GG's everyone. And that was a podium to my name. Job done indeed. Job done indeed. Having started on the hards, obviously I was one of the bravest of the lot to start on the hards and pit like for some medium tyres. Obviously made those medium tyres last, and then of course we put on the softs, put in the fastest lap when it mattered. So happy days. Thank you, chat. Thank you to those who are giving me something to something like I'm able to appreciate the competition I was getting. So fortunate for a couple of people who had to DNF, and even though I kept my nose clean also. So this is how many we're going to get on this one. So as we finish second, we've got 279 points. So I'm going to save the replay and pass on my congratulations to the top three. Minko and PDA. got a call out and got a well done message from Mustafi. Thank you. Oh, his wheel disconnected. Mustafi's wheel disconnected. Unlucky buddy, unlucky buddy. But there's always another chance of at 5 o'clock UK time. Um, so thanks for the race, and I'll see you again soon if I can find it somewhere. Save the replay already. No problem at all. And GG's all round to those. And the plus side of that too is the DR has gone up as well. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, it is. So let's see what we got coming up as well. So that, of course, what's coming up in the GT World Series is the Manufacturers Cup, starting from Wednesday, and we're at the Nürburgring 24-hour. Then we got Interlagos, and then we got Deep Forest, which is the only GT fantasy track on the calendar. Then we've got Suzuka Circuit, Daytona Road Course, Fuji International Speedway. But I'm yet to choose a manufacturer, although I've gone with Porsche in the Exhibition Series early in the year. So obviously we'll just excuse me, see how that pans out also. So I'm going to come out of this. So I'll take the 279. So I'm happy with that. Needed a drink, so got a 6-star roulette ticket on a particular car park. Excuse me. So got the weight reduction stage on the Ferrari F8 Tributo, stage 5. Okay, fair enough. Well, better than nothing, I guess. So I'm going to draw closer to the stream with the skate movies. So very much appreciated, Skins, and thank you for those who are tuning in to appreciate the competition that I was able to challenge Vicente, to go from a certain position to obviously get further up the field, and then obviously who knows what are the possibilities of a race win, which I didn't think that I was way with a shout. But then again, that what I had to do was the obvious, as I had to be one of the bravest to start on the hard compound tyre, pit at the end of the first lap, so then go into the medium tyres, and once I got the medium tyres like about to a certain length, then I was able to go on the sticky soft tyres. So I was able to put the hammer down for some Danny C time action, knowing that I'm going to put in qualifying lap after qualifying lap, right when it mattered, and that's what got me onto the podium. Second place is obviously the best I could get, with 279 points also, and so that, of course, having got the 149.9 in the practice, and then obviously get put into a lobby, which obviously bumped into one of the familiar names, and then obviously a pleasure to to race with Mustafi. For those who like to go and check him out, not only that he has a sim set up, but he's on the VR as well. But like I said, I'm yet to get a VR too, and then so it's just it will come, but then it's just a matter of time in it. So I'm not desperate as of yet, but when the time comes, then obviously we'll just be able to showcase what I could do from my experiences of racing with the VR headset. So if you're liking the content, hit the like button, and for anybody new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for some more. Next time I'll be streaming is TJC Gaming's Formula 1 World Championship. racing in the Super Formula race cars. And we're starting off the season on the Sunday evening UK time. His streamer starts around 5 o'clock UK time. And when the lobby opens, then I'll be able to get myself set, ready to begin the Formula One World Championship from the past and present deliveries that'll be on the grid as well. And that, of course, to compete in the Super Formula, it takes a lot of courage. And, of course, it's the pinnacle to push his 10 Leckman through all of the expectations. So likewise, if you like the content, and if you are new to this, don't forget to like and subscribe. On that note, I'm going to have to cut short. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one when I return to the next episode. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye. And ciao.